Welcome, this is LKB here. I got two announcements for again. One, I'm going to start a sort of series where I go to museums where I can record, and I might have a discussion or about them. Stay tuned when I get around to doing that. Now, what's this video about? It's quite simple, really. I've been sitting down thinking, how do we make America at peace again? See, we Donald Trump going around talking about making America great again, like I mean, this is. I mean, I could stand that phrase is. It's not really Hitler's. Hitler never had an original thought. Okay, I highly doubt that phrase was even original. I bet you he stole that statement from somebody else, like he stole the swastika from somewhere else. Now, just because someone says "Make America Great Again" does not necessarily mean he's Adolf Hitler. Okay, first of all, y'all complain so much about America, it might well imply that America isn't great as you so-called say it is. Now, if you got to make up your mind, is America great or isn't it great? You can't pick and choose and flip-flop just because someone you don't like said something. I mean, one day you're saying America's great, and next thing you know, you're talking about America's not great. Okay, let me tell you what America is. America is full of humans. I'm sorry to tell you, human beings. Now, how to make America happy again. This is the number one thing you got to do. Here is, you're listening, you got to put the politics as secondary. Okay, first of all, stop judging people based on their political beliefs. Okay, that does not make the person. That's only a fraction of the person. Heck, people don't normally go around talking about politics. They prefer not to because it causes so much stupidity. It creates stupid people. Okay, we were getting along before we got into politics because nobody knows how to compromise, nobody knows how to do nothing besides call each other names and bash each other. So I should quit with the political party affiliations. If you want, you either need to do two things. You need to stop with the political crap, or you learn to compromise and accept people for what they believe, even if it's different than you. Now, I'm not talking about the hate groups. Now, screw the hate groups. Okay, the hate groups, they're on their own island over there, on their own island over there, in some other country that's not here. Okay, they have a right to be haters. Okay, you gotta deal with them. Okay, you can change these haters. Haters can change, but the problem with people is they don't want to actually try to change haters. They rather ignore them or call them names, and like that's gonna work. But you must be willing to talk to haters to try to get them to change their perspective. Usually, most people hate out of fear. See, it is hate out of fear. Okay, people hate because they fear something. It may be irrational fear, but it fears something, or they're insecure about something. Please stop calling people homophobic, transphobic, whatever phobic, because they don't accept your lifestyle. Okay, unless they are like really hate gay people or something, or like promote violence against gay people or cancer or something. I don't know. Don't believe that everybody's homophobic because they don't necessarily watch gay porn or something stupid like that. They are so dumb. I don't know what politician thought that was a good idea. Oh, oh yes, I am right. A gay politician actually asked I think it was like a Christian or something, where he like when he thought of gay porn. What the freak does it got to do with the job? Is the job requirement required that you have to watch gay porn a certain amount of times during the day or something? I forgot that do cits actually sit around watching porn all day? Because I'm assuming that's not what their job description is. certain that's not their job description. Let's sit around watching porn. Uh, but anyway, I got up a tangent there. Now, the number two thing you need to do, okay, it's, well, I really need to think this through, but this is for black people. Okay, first of all, you gotta be able to take criticism no matter what skin color you are. Okay, first of all, stop playing the victim card. Stop playing the racism card every time someone has a criticism of you or anybody at that matter, either it's the president of the United States or somebody else, somebody, whatever they are. I got a secret for you, for those black people out there, I got a secret for you. You're not Jesus Christ. Okay, you are not Jesus. You weren't born of a virgin. You're not perfect. You're not the son of God. You're not perfect, made shit out of stone. You make mistakes. Stop acting as though nobody's supposed to point out your mistakes. You want to go out there and pout as though you're a victim. Don't want to take accountability for your actions. You want to cry racism when someone has something legitimate to complain about. I mean, last time I checked, black people are not perfect. Mexicans are not perfect. Not everybody was born perfect. Last time I checked, minorities aren't perfect. They're not like an endangered species that need to be protected. You put your ideas, you're going to be criticized. Even presidents are criticized. And yes, I mean, when Obama can get criticism, he is not. Yeah, even Obama is not perfect. He is not the savior of the world. The man barely did anything. But he left a legacy of division and fear. Actually, make, if you think about it, well, nothing really is wrong with America. Technically, America's been the same since the beginning. It's just the media is trying to paint as though it's more racist over the years. No, it isn't. The same amount of people been doing the same amount of stuff for the last 20 years. You paint every incident as racist because you don't like it, or it fits. You think it fits a agenda, and then come to find out it's not racist. Okay, it's, you paint everything you don't like hate crimes. Now you're going around telling everybody's afraid to speak their mind because oh, I might offend someone, or I'm hate crime. Everything's a hate crime because it hurts my feelings. If truth hurts your feelings, you have a problem. If the truth hurts your feelings, you have a problem. You're not making America at peace again. Because if you want to make peace in America, if you want to return to cordial behavior in America, you need to stop being offended so quickly. You need to stop being offended all the freaking time. You're going to get yourself in the hospital getting offended every 5 seconds over every stupid thing. Even jokes can't even be. Sorry, I have a cold. Still, even jokes. People can't even do jokes anymore without somebody getting offended. They want to cry about how offensive something is. Something we got black people going around calling everything white privilege, like white privilege. Boy, you have freaking black privilege. You can get into college despite having the lowest SAT scores than your so-called racist white person. How is that racist? You got affirmative action. You can sue a company for not for if they you think if for race. Okay, if you think you that they're not hiring you because you're black, it probably would win because it's hard to prove otherwise. Now, yeah, we talk all these. Oh, these white people got such an advantage. Oh, please get out of here. You don't try to fight some of this stuff. You don't try. Half these stuff, yeah, so-called claim is you can't get a job because you think the job is discrimination because you black. You know you go complain about it to the EEO. Sit around complaining about white folks. No, you just give up complaining about white folks. Half the time you probably can sue. I put it like this. It's like if you have a spoiled child and someone told that child that he couldn't have something and all of a sudden he goes and cries, well, you don't love me anymore. You done gave that kid everything, even your arm and leg, and he'll cry because you couldn't give him the other arm and leg. Because you ran out of arms and legs together. You gave him you spent all your money on him, and because you couldn't give him that one thing, he start crying about how you don't love them anymore. You have white privilege. I mean, bunch of spoiled kids. It's the truth. Some of them are just spoiled. They're so used to getting free stuff that when they can't get free stuff, they start throwing a tantrum. They game the system. They can't no longer game the system. They start throwing a tantrum. But back to making America happy. See, this is what politics does to people. They turn them into babies. They turn them into toddlers, and they turn them into immature kids, throwing insults at people back and forth. I'm 2016 has been nothing but people bashing other people. You got people going over there protesting a nomination. Does that even make any kind of sense? Like, what do you think the candidate going to do? Look outside his window and say, "Oh, I can't. I better withdraw my nomination. These people don't like me." Uh, you thought he really going to just say that? No, he's going to keep going. He don't quit nothing. Okay, go over there protesting a freaking nomination like that's going to do anything. We need to go protest Trump's nomination. That's not going to do any daggone good. But I, we going to try to do it anyway. Like not like we don't hear what's really going on down there. News be only trying to be playing bias over me over here, trying to make it only seem that the right's only one doing the bullying and they're just retaliating, which is not even the case. Hey, none of these people on the right now. I'm watching. I was watching the 2016 campaign, and it's on and off. But I noticed something. Me, I don't think people be actually paying attention. But they would not turn that camera for instance for anything because they didn't want you to see the truth. They did not want you to see the entirety of his rally. They wanted you to believe there was a small crowd there. They knew it was no small crowd there. They've been lying to you people. They've been lying to you. Oh wow. Okay. It wasn't the right that started all this stuff. It was the left. Some of the times it was the right, but most of the time it was the left. Make it being all kinds of dumb and crazy. All because they feel that he's a racist. He feel that he's a misogynist, or he feel he's transphobic, or he feel he's a racist. No proof whatsoever, but because they feelings are hurt, or they feel a certain way about Trump. Never talk to the man a day in the life. Heck, 20 years ago, very same people didn't hate Trump. These people love Trump. 20 years ago, until he ran against Hillary Clinton. Now all of a sudden, everybody hates him. All of a sudden, hate group. All of a sudden, Antifa. All of a sudden, BLM. and all of a sudden, all these race baiters, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, I don't think he even do anything really. All these black leaders who don't do jack diddly squat for the black community, besides fill their pockets with money and complain about racism. You see, you really know if you really ended racism, none of these people would have a job. For real, for real. None of them, not one of them would have a job. Al Sharpton would be out in the streets. He can't afford to have that, can he? He wants to keep perpetrating racism because he needs a job. He needs to keep his job. He don't want to go work 9 to 5 jobs working at McDonald's. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. But we need to put 2016 election behind us and live our lives and let the man do his daggone job and stop acting like you resisted some type of imaginary person. Imaginary, you freaking resist. We need to resist the president from what? He hasn't made any ridiculous policies. Okay, you over here hating because you feel that he's like this Adolf Hitler is resurrected. The man ain't even done anything. He dropped the black unemployment down 4%, but you don't want to give him credit. Oh, that's what Obama's doing. Oh, really? Really? For 8 years. You're trying to tell me for 8 freaking years, it took it 8 years to finally go all the way down from 11% to 4%. That's the slowest decline I've ever seen in my life. Are you trying to tell me that it stayed at 11% all the way until he's in his presidency, and the next thing you know, it just tanked as soon as Trump came to office because of Obama? So you're telling me as soon as no, that's not even good. As soon as let's be realistic. You don't want to give Trump any good credit. See, this is the deception of hypocrisy, deception of freaking people in general. Okay, people particularly on the left, but people in general, deception. They don't want to give credit where credit is due. See, they want to throw in the trash that was started in Obama's administration on the Trump. That's not how it works. If the trash started in the previous administration, it's the previous administration that's the problem, not the current one. Okay, let's talk about this. We want to throw the treatment of the immigrants, for instance. Now I'm going because I already talked about that in the video I'm about to load up, or probably already uploaded by the time this video is being put on YouTube. But let's talk about something else. Let's see. We trying to blame everything that probably was happening in Obama's time, or the same thing that Obama did on Trump, and not making a bad thing. Like Obama did a lot of this stuff himself, but nobody had a problem with it. But as soon as Trump did it, oh, it's a problem. You gotta stop being a hypocrite. See, if it's a problem now, it's a problem. It should be a problem then. And technically speaking, everything, those bans, so-called travel bans, did not ban Muslims. Okay, it didn't even ban all of them. Okay, they were same countries that Obama had already put in place in a list left for Trump, which I think was a setup. If I'm telling the thing of it, I think Obama set that man up. He put that list, plant that list there, so he knowing that Trump was going to act on these freaking states, and he knew that the people would lose their minds. And I'm gonna tell you this. You want to hear some secret? I predicted that these people would do this very thing. I said, watch, they give him a hard time. Soon they heard that Trump won. I said, watch, they gonna give him a hard time. They're not gonna give him no credit for nothing. They're gonna make his life hard. They're gonna try to do whatever they can to try to paint his presidency like it was garbage because they don't like the man. Man, I don't like the man's character, but I hate the man. I don't want to use the word hate because that's the wrong word. I'm neutral to God, technically speaking. I'm neutral I'm gonna tell you my reaction. I was like a bit skeptical of Trump when he first ran. I actually predicted that he was gonna run, but I was actually sitting in my house one day. I'm gonna tell you a story, and I said to myself, "Watch Trump think he's arrogant enough to run for president." And not as soon as I said that, year after I said that he ran for president, I said, "Oh, good grief." I was joking, Trump. I was freaking joking. I knew he was gonna win. I knew he was going to win. You know how I knew? Because of stupid media. If you want to blame anybody for Trump's win instead of Russia, you need to blame the media. I said the moment they kept giving him attention and free press, I said he was going to win that presidency. He won because he got free press. He didn't have to pay for media because the media was going to give him all the air time he needed to win the presidency. Okay, all he needed was people that hate him for no reason, drawing people, have people act like a moron, start bullying other people and drive them so to Trump that he ends up getting enough votes to win. So thank you, left. You need to thank yourself. Pat yourself on the back right now. Give yourself a hand clap for causing Trump's victory. Because the only people you need to be blaming is yourself. You don't need to blame the Trump supporters. The Trump supporters probably wouldn't have voted for half the Trump supporters. Probably wouldn't have voted for Hillary Clinton. For him if y'all didn't bully everybody into the Trump's camp. Y'all should be thanking yourselves. You know, y'all should be thanking yourselves. Y'all should congratulate. Oh, you're not happy about that. Oh, you should be punching yourselves in the face because y'all the ones caused everybody to run to Trump because you're bullies. You acted like dumbasses, and you wanted to. You over. Let me tell you something. Y'all calling everybody else Nazis. Y'all don't acting like the Nazis in the election process. Y'all were going there. You should vote for Hillary Clinton. You better vote for Hillary Clinton, or else you were acting like the bully that KKK. You were acting more like the KKK was when they were trying to make people vote Democrat. These Democrats got y'all acting like the hate group. Y'all calling other people are. Y'all don't even know. Y'all so blinded by your own feelings. Y'all can't even realize that y'all acting just like the KKK or the neo-Nazi you calling everybody else. Y'all talking about y'all supposed to be progressive. The only thing y'all progressing is racism. The only thing y'all progressing is racism and hatred. You know when calling out racism, you calling out hatred, but you know when acting most hatred and the most racist. He says everybody over the other side trying to do the peaceful thing. You got liberals going to conservative side. Because the matter is, all they want is a intellectual conversation. But you can't have that with communists trying to be communists and technically speaking socialists wanting to be socialists, trying to force their political opinion down people's throats. Congratulations, you are the one who elected Trump. You want to change the world? Stop acting like a douchebag. That's one way to stop doing that, okay? I know you in your feelings and you sensitive justice warriors want to be like, I'm going to fight for injustice. And, it's good to fight for injustice when you're actually fighting for the actual injustice. You're offended by things that most people are not even offended by. Like people getting offended over some girl wearing a freaking Japanese koto or whatever that thing is. And all the Japanese are not even offended by it. You're the only one sitting over there offended. Shut up. Cultural appropriation. Shut the freak up. You better be glad somebody showing your daggone culture talking about daggone appreciation. You shouldn't listen to rap music because it's a black thing. Shut up. You better be glad somebody actually likes your music. You think these people have these artists be millionaires if only black people listen to your music? No. You ain't got enough black people in the world to make you a millionaire. Those artists would have been broke. If they depending on black people, and not every black person listens to rap, so they would have been broke. Nelly wouldn't have had his millions of dollars. He won't be only had like $200, if that, because everybody freaking steals music these days and steals free music. So if you were depending on black people to get you rich, you'd be out of luck. Yeah, so L. You be laughing. This is where we put our heads and laugh. You thought you were gonna be rich. Shut up. If you depending on black people to make you rich. Eh, imagine if rap, only black people could listen to rap. Imagine how much money these rappers would actually make. Probably about $1,000. If that, I mean, maybe not even 10. Their records probably won't even make it to the top 10 records. They're so dense. Okay, stop preaching this racist nationalist party bullcrap. Okay, first of all, you over here crying about diversity, but you don't really want diversity. You want to be racist. Trying to, I mean, they say the loudest mouth gets the most attention. I mean, why y'all want to go all the way in 200 years of past, 200 years ago, to complain about something that happened 200 years ago? You need to be looking for head. Y'all talking about progress. Y'all looking back in a regression. You going backwards. How you going forward if you going backwards? If your mind is 200 years back in the past, get your mind in 2018, and then we'll talk. Okay. See, the reason why you want to go 200 years back is because you ain't got nothing really to complain about. You have to go dig for something to go complain about. You you gotta go dig back in the past. You hanging on to your grandparents' anger and bitterness. You need to let that shit go. That's why you're stuck in the wilderness. You're stuck in the wilderness because you're still hanging on to that old school 60s, stuck in the 60s mentality. Okay, you need to abandon that crap. There's nothing wrong with knowing about it, but if you're stuck in it, in that bitterness, it's hindering you. You only people oppressing you is the people who are hindering you in the first place. The only people oppressing you are the people who are pushing their own bitterness onto you from their own past. Okay, it's the only reason why you can't get ahead is because you're still really stuck about what happened in the past that which you did not live in. Well, you can't enjoy the time you're living in now because you're so busy worrying about what happened in the 60s. You can't do nothing about what happened in the 60s. It's done past. Jim Crow laws done been off the books like a long time ago. You acting like this is 1965. We in 2018, remember? You didn't go in a time machine. You in 2018. We don't live in the 60s era of freaking crap. Y'all need, if these people in the civil rights era, heck, Martin Luther King's daughter said these people act ridiculous. I mean, if y'all even knew what it was really like back then, y'all would say that this is actually paradise in comparison. You like you're going to get encountered with people who hate you. That is a fact. But that's not the federal government's fault that you get involved with people who hate you. That's not something the government can do. And there's already laws in the books for hate crimes. Okay, you can't freaking penalize every single person every time somebody offends you or it's alleged hate crime because it hurts your feelings. When its feelings become the most important thing, why do people use their brain? Why can't brain power be the most important thing? Being logical and then using your feelings second. Choosing not to be offended by stuff and actually listen to what they're saying instead of getting in your feelings. Well, tell me what you think in the comments below. I done spoke for like 30 minutes, just about, I think. Yep, about 30 minutes. Tell me what you think. Can we ever be at peace again? What I mean by peace is like at least cordial with each other. Stop throwing out freaking emojis or whatever the word's called. Let me stop trying to use it. Start throwing around insults and freaking name calling and calling people coons because for some reason they think we are like loyal to them for some reason. They bought us or something. I don't understand this logic of selling out. Selling out to who? You didn't buy me. selling out to who? You didn't buy me. Last time I checked, you didn't die on a cross. I'm gonna sue you. Last time I checked, you didn't die on the cross and purchase my body for you, the sins of my past. That's the last time I checked. Did you die on the cross? Because I'm surprised. I didn't think you did 2,000 years ago. Last time I checked, you should be fearing no man. What is the fear of man? Okay, you need to be fear of God. That's what you need to be doing. But as I said, comment down below.